farewell is more like sharing some my footage. Okay, sorry, in the beginning, when I started this program is about like two or 3 years ago. It was in New Year. I mean, like 2016, close to 2017. And in that moment, I have a friend with benefit. Okay, so but you know, like normally friends with benefit, so we keep like safety distance between each other. And I mean, in that night, after cross the New Year, about like 2 a.m. and my friend, my friend, he messaged me and he said, I'm around your home because it was a party with his friends, and he got drunk in that moment, and he said he feel like annoying and he feel really tired, so he want to come to my home and take a break or something. So in that moment I didn't think too much, and I said, okay, you can come. And then when he come, he's like totally drunk. In the moment, I don't want to have sex with him because he's not in a good situation. So, so I asked him, okay, what you gonna do? Okay, just talking or have a conversation. And he said, can I take a shower or like to make me feel more comfortable? And I said, okay, yes, but yeah, it's fine. And then he just changed his mind and he said like, oh, why don't you just shampoo my hair? I don't know why, it's a little bit weird. So I say yes, of course. So in that moment, we came into my bathroom and he's topless, me as well, but he's with like a good body shape. So yeah, that's the difference. So he just like bow and toward the bathtub like this, and I'm standing behind, and I just use water to like shampoo his hair. With, you know, like sometimes like shampoo somebody's hair is like including like it's be included in like taking shower together, but in that moment it's just shampoo. So I just do the normal shampoo to him, not like not like a foreplay style or something. It's really like very neutral or something. So okay, I just shampooing his hair and maybe like 5 minutes to 10 minutes and it's over. I also dry his hair, and then he said he got better. So okay, goodbye. So yeah, we finished that night. So after one week, I think it's around 1 week, and he said he texted me on Facebook, and he said it's weird because the feeling is getting changed. I have some like strange feeling or like more feeling about you. So he said we should stop this. I mean, what? He said we should stop to see each other again. Okay, so yeah, since then we are still like friends on Facebook. We like each post or something, but not like talk too much, and never like have sex as well. So these things just I just keep it like that. I didn't think too much about what happened in that night, what things about shampooing until last year at an artist lab, because we have to like do the workshop for other artists. So in that moment I was in Indonesia actually, but I said what should I do, like host the workshop to the other artists. So I don't want to teach them something or blah 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 blah. So maybe I can like shampoo artist, hairs or something. So yeah, why don't me start this? Okay, so I just tried it. So in the duration of as an artist life, I like shampoo two male artists and one female artist, and but with the female artist, it was in the nude. It's Su Pingwen. I don't know. Do you guys know her? Yeah, because he made me feel safe. Actually, I'm not like I'm scared about a female's body, but.
So at that time.
At that time, because we focus on shampooing, so it's okay because like if you because Su Pingwen knows that I'm not like familiar with female's body, so she's more like teach me how to shampoo woman's hair, like yeah. So it's more like a class. Okay, so yeah, I like it. Okay, so this year, in the beginning of this year, there's a funding about the like it's art travel abroad overseas, like 国议会的一个海外义游，对。然后so I start this program. But there's another thing when I try to figure out what is like shampooing, and I also there's another experience is from my grew up neighborhood. There's a hair salon, and it's hosted by the immigrant, like from Indonesia, from my hometown as well. And my mom usually go to that salon, and sometimes like kind of salon, kind of traditional salon, or hosted by immigrants. It's kind of information center or something. They have a conversation there, like change gossips or share some food as well. So maybe I should start like shampoo from these two aspects, like build out a intimate relationship with the shampooee or something, and also like to observe the hair salon and the barber in the community. So when I've been here, and let's start this from these two different aspects. So maybe I should continue to shampooing with another person one-to-one this first. So here's some footage. I shampoo like five persons here in Bangkok, and the first one was in a gay sauna.
Location is gay sauna.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not a formal like this. Yeah. So it's more like a hookup with a guy in gay sauna, and but finish with shampooing. After the
you finish with shampoo, or you
maybe okay. What should I say?
Did you meet the guy at the sauna?
Yeah. Okay, sauna, and
then something happened, and then
yeah.
Okay, and then you finish by shampoo.
Yeah.
And also shower. Is that also?
Basically, it's shampooing.
Okay, basically.
Because the gay sauna is like a Japanese style. So they have onsen on the rooftop, and where there's it's on the rooftop. So it's very like comfortable, and you can like totally in the nude in the rooftop, and with okay, not bad some open onsen, and so and when the scenes it's anyway in the end we was in the rooftop, and in the moment we just individually we shower, and that moment I say, hey, could you please shampoo my hair? And he did that, and I returned him as well, and since because I really want to figure it out is before that what I want to ask some stranger, maybe we have a sex. After we have sex, I ask him to shampoo my hair, because before that night I interviewed some friends here, and especially female have so many feelings about shampooing. In that moment I got a kind of a result. It's about because they think to touch the part, I mean how to say that, because some interviewees they think touch someone's hand and or be touched by someone, hand have been， 反正就是头被别人碰这件事情，它好像建立了更多不一样的身体关系。
所以女生反而会有不同的头的感觉。
可能女生会对这东西有更多的感觉，但是部分的男生也有。对，然后they say it's more like I take care more about what's inside, not physically. Yeah. So that's the reason. Like night in gay sauna, I want to ask him to shampoo my hair because I want to feel it. So maybe that's the reason we like change. We still keep in touch online. Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to describe it too more. So okay. So last Thursday, I start shampoo like a participant from open call. There's like 3 participants in the front of the gallery, like in public, and so I can share some footage here. The setting is like this. Yes, so it's in the very front of the gallery, and the setting is about I ask the participant outside the door to see the setting, to see the movements inside the gallery via the glass door, the transparent door. Okay. So okay, he's the first one, and he's the co-founder of Technical, but it's not okay. I asked the participant with some condition. They have to have a memorable story about shampooing. Yeah, so it's not like everyone. Yeah. So, but he's the first one because he's more like I try to practice how to shampoo in that space. So the space is like a kind of waterproof and with a pouch. And I also like use some plants, some leaves here to make some decorate. Because because there's a volunteer asked me why I put these plants here, but I have to say it's not a specific reason. There's no specific reason, but more like when I was in Bangkok and I feel these leaves are beautiful, and also I want to do some arrangement about them, and also maybe in public one or I wanted the setting is with some like it's 不要太冷，我不想让空间太冷，我想它有一点点感性，或是有一点点自然的东西在里面去调整那个空间。其实主要是这样子而已，没有太多。对，然后and I hang a water back there and use some like 用一些那个什么水压的原理去做这件事情，因为我不想要让那个水有点像是从那个水龙头这样出来，就是我让这个空间它产生一点点不一样的关系，就是它不要是一个可以在任何地方做，但是它好像还是在用一个很自然的状况。反正就是我想要调整一些不同的物件，you know?
I don't what is mingia?
Okay.
What is mingia? What is
Things.
东西 things.
Okay. Yeah. So, in this setting, I'm also considering about some different positions. So you can see me and the participant, we can face to face and standing face to each other and shampooing or have a seat on the board and or have a seat on the couch or the section is about like it's totally free because we can have a seat on the couch and we can sharing the stories about shampooing with each other or like the second one he wants to shampoo me first or yeah, it's like this. So yeah. Oh, no. Willa is here.
Ah, okay.
At that time, many audience.
No, I was not here. I was at the first one.
At that time, many audience around.
Not so more, but few. Maybe their friends or some. Ah, hi Willa, please have a seat.
Hi.
Here? Okay, I just shared some footage. It's about shampooing here. You see in the front of the gallery, and in the beginning of the shampooing, and onlooker will be keeping outside the door. I mean the transparent glass door, And I would say there's another hint. When I give the hint for the door guy, and he will open the door to let the onlookers to get inside to change the distance to observe the shampooing. So. It's almost like 1 hour for each shampooing, and the contents depends. Maybe like this one, the second volunteer, he asked me like he want to shampoo my hair first, and then I return him the shampooing, and during the shampooing, like sometimes it's like silence. We just perform this action or something, but also sometimes we shampooing but with conversation, like speak out something to share our story. So okay, so for me, after doing these things. Okay, sorry. I will share the in private one as well, and because for the in private one, there's no like video recording, but only the voice. So it's in my phone, but I haven't making like this is already the resources, so I haven't to like making like a video or a document or something. So let me just speaking for the in private one. She's the participant she's an artist as well. So you guys make her already, and in that moment I don't know if you guys like noticed that because she was totally in the back mood.
Yes, she was in a very bad mood.
Yeah, she fighting, like arguing with her boyfriend on phone, and in that moment she's like totally like crying and. Okay. Wait, should I? Okay. No.
What?
No, I just want to. Maybe I should like give him like a brief introduction. What I started this program. Or yeah. Okay. So. The reason I started this program is from because my personal experience. Because in that moment I have a friends with benefit. No, stay so serious. You know what I mean? Friends with benefit.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, but normally, like friends with benefit. Normally we keep like a safety distance between each other, and in the night, a specific night, and he asked me to shampooing his hair. I mean, that night we just meet up like 2 a.m. and he's totally drunk, and he said he wanted to visit me, and but when I saw him in my home, I have no like I don't want to have sex with him like that because they were like totally drunk or something. So he said, or you can shampoo me, make me feel better, more comfortable. I say okay, maybe, yeah, okay. So I just shampooing him and with only topless, but yeah, with shorts or underwear as well. So it's like a real shampooing. He's more like this, and I'm standing behind and to shampoo his hair, and after that he leave. So nothing happened that. It's not like a foreplay or something. And after 1 week, around 1 week, and he said the feelings. He saw the feelings between us start to change. So he wants to stop this. Yeah. And he said we shouldn't see each other again. So yeah, until now we like seldom text to each other on Facebook, but we're still friends on Facebook, like others post or something, but no conversation anymore. And so it's around like 2 or 3 years ago, and this year these things came to my mind again because at an artist step, because we have to do to host a workshop for other like artists. So in a moment, I choose this one. So I start to shampoo and ask the volunteer to shampoo. But the volunteer is the artist as well. So last August, I shampooing like 2 male artists and 1 female artist, and also I shampoo the female artist in the nude. Yeah, but so okay. So far, okay. We can continue what I want to sharing about. I want to start from this. In Bangkok, I think the interesting things I observed here is about the distance between people. Especially physical distance. Maybe it's from 2 things. The first one is the massage. It's my 3rd time to be in Bangkok, and every time I enjoy the massage here, and I don't know why, because maybe it's not really relative to like a physical distance between the strangers, but it's more like a like touchments in Thai make me feel different. It's very compared with the other countries. When my experience in other countries, Thai make me feel more close. Physically, like body to body.
You mean during the massage?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's from doing massage, but in like also influence some different way. I don't know why. So it's maybe not like a real reason, but maybe more like it's built out the impress on my mind or something. So the second one is I feel it's getting strong like during Songguan. Songguan. Okay, during Songguan.
Yeah. Songguan is 泼水节.
During Songguan, it's very interesting because if you are single, like normally we see like especially gay, I have to say, because like gay people, we working on the street. If I saw someone like hot, cute, or something, we will like exchange our eyesight a little bit. And in that moment, you know he's gay because he's too 打量, how to say that?
What is
To
that?
observe over to, yeah, to observe.
Cruising.
Cruising, yeah, cruising, yeah, okay, body, chest, arm, or something, okay. Yeah, because you need only 1 second to
know.
the
Yeah.
whole body,
Yeah.
the whole body of this guy, and but yeah, that's it, but nothing more. Yeah, so we just pass by, and maybe we can check our like gay social application or something to check this guy is, oh my god, he's on a glider or he's on a whatever. But during Songguan, if I saw some guy hot, I can just shoot him.
Make a contact.
Yeah. So it's continue what I say. I mean the distance between the people is different, because in other like in Chinese or Taiwan traditional events, there's no this kind of event to make people
get close.
Yeah. It's so I don't know.
But
so I think it's interesting.
In Songkran, usually people just touch.
But
not only shoot, they'll just touch.
I don't know why I didn't. Because when I shoot somebody in that moment, the event, that's very, very counted, not like height. Yeah, so I can shoot.
Okay.
Only shooting. Yeah. Okay, so why? Okay, so so that's the reason. After Songguan, I start to in one way ask volunteers to like shampooing in the public. Also, I will call. There's four in public, also in the nude. I mean in private. So I asked the people come here shampooing in the nude, and yeah. So the situation like in the nude is in that moment the participant, the volunteers is like in a bad mood, are fighting with his boyfriend and 崩溃要怎么讲 totally lose control of her mood or something, and when her like hand out the call, the conversation, and I say maybe we should start right now, because actually I have an online meeting after the shampooing, so or I can, because or it's, but in that moment it's more like I want the mood, her bad mood to bring this shampoo to another situation. So yeah, I say maybe we should try this right now. So it was taken place on the second floor in the art house, and it was in the shower room. There's a bathtub as well, and so she like take off all the dresses and have a seat in the top bed like this. Yeah, and also I let her know I'm gay, so make her feel comfortable, because in that moment I think he think the guys, all the Thai guys are like shit or something. So so the girl was in short hair, and she's an artist, and she knows she was in a program of like artistic scenes or something, so she don't want to like disappoint me, or she want to continue what I doing. So she in the beginning she really want to like talking and have a conversation with me, because yeah. So I say no, you don't need to do that. So please taking like normal things. Maybe it's not like shampooing, like a comfort you by shampooing. It's more like just doing this action to perform this. So neutrally or something. So you don't need to like take care of this performance or something. So okay, she start to like be quiet, and I just shampoo. So after like two shampoo, you know, I mean, especially for female, I think you do like two shampoo, right? The first one is not really, how to say that, like,
Not washing.
oh yeah,
Rinse? Just like cleaning off?
Yeah. So maybe we start to have a conversation is from the second one, during the second one. And in that moment I share my story with her, and I can also feel his body, his mood is start to like
Go with the flow.
yeah. So that's the reason maybe I can share some of my story with her. And
Can we hear the sound? What? So you shower and then do popping. In this position it's like this.
this more like this one and then a little bit less. And have a seat with tighter, and also have a seat on the bench.
Except my ex, like, the guy is like, he's like, do the fitness stuff, he's very like not shy about his body, but like, most of men, like, very shy, it's like, I have belly.
What we are talking about is after I share my story with her, I don't ask her to share her story with me, but she started from like last time. It's not next time. She said like every time, like shampooing. She shampooed his different ex-boyfriend, his hair. Okay, sorry, how to say that? She shared the experience, not a specific story. It's more like normally all of his ex-boyfriends are shy to their body. So that's the reason she loved to shampoo his ex-boyfriend's hair, because she noticed that they are shy. I mean, straight guy, they maybe not in a good body shape, but so they are shy of their, like in the nude, because they also have a sex. When they have a sexes, they usually turn switch off the light. So that's the reason actually she wants to like taking baths together with each of the ex-boyfriends, but she don't know why they are shy of their body, so she suggests maybe shampoo. Yeah, so she's in that moment she was sharing the experience about that.
So I really like this and this as
Okay, so the section is like this. Well, I mean to him, to her, I shampoo her twice and also hair conditioner. And after that, I asked her shampoo to me. But for me, I mean, when she's shampooing my hair, she was not really giving me the good massage. I mean, she's still, although she is have a conversation with me, but I think in that moment she's still in her mood to. It's also another thing I observe. It's more like in that situation I mean, in that shampooing situation, in the beginning, what I guess is about. Okay, I have to say this. In the beginning, I want to. I mean, all these volunteers here. It's more like I want to find some interviewees, but actually I can directly to have a talk in a coffee shop or somewhere. But I try to put these things, and also I want to shampooing somebody's hairs as well. So I put it together. But I don't know what would gonna happen and what is things more. But I need some more stimulation from this. So I just put it together. But actually I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the specific purpose. But in that, especially for this moment, and also for another female participant, but I have no video about her, but also only some pictures. Is she? Okay. I mean, most of these female volunteer, I observed that is. The condition, I mean, the situation when we shampooing, it recalls some memories during perform these things. So so for this volunteer, what I say is when she shampoo me, she's more like in his. Have a conversation with her memories. So many things, so many stories, so many memories come to her mind, and she can't stop to sharing. And so after in the end, I took her to upstairs to my room to dry her hairs, and. In that moment, she's got totally, it's out of the argument. It's more like to deal with the memories. I mean, not only this guy, is more like all of his ex-girlfriend. So she was not in dress, but only a white towel, and very feel like in her home or something. So after I dry her hair, I have a top. I have a seat in front of her on my bed, and I say, so now you can use, like, share your story with me. I mean, the specific story. And she say, so let me memorize it.
Yeah, I quite needed that. I quite like needed that. Yeah, so actually it's a problem between me and my boyfriend because my boyfriend is very stupid about like these things. Like he doesn't know like how to take care of other people. And I always like Brady. He called me like I'm a Doraemon. You know the Doraemon, the one that the cat that doesn't have the ear, that have like many things in the back. I'm like that kind of person. If he wanted his cigarette, I have it in my bag. You want a pen, I have it in my bag. So he feel used to it, but he don't know how to do the same thing to other people. And that is like my problem with relationship. Like you need someone to care.
Have you ever? I mean, you just shared with me. You love to shampoo your reference hair. Have you ever asked them to do the thing return?
Yeah, he do the same thing.
So that moment,
I feel like the person that I care and love, like learn to do like the same things. But at that moment it feels very good for like a couple of days. And he still like keep doing the same things, which is like doesn't care about other people, so I feel like maybe it's like just good learning, it's like beginning. But yeah, when you do, it's like it's very good. Feel like being like accepting and like got to be the person that receiving something good. Like when someone cooking for you, you feel like good. But shampoo is like they have like touching. And I'm very sensitive about like touching things because I do the painting and on my painting I use a hand. I never use a brush. So like most of my work is about like touching. So like touching means a lot of things. If you like squeezing my hands like out, I feel a lot. If you talk in the battle and I feel a lot, it's like touchings and all the senses like make me feel a lot. So when you do like my boyfriend do the shampoos, I can feel his sense. I understand him more. Like he hesitated. He doesn't know how to
So okay, for her, okay, because sorry, I didn't memorize every story from them. So for her, it's like actually she in the beginning she want to join this program. She not like want to share a specific story with me. It's more like she have so many feelings about attachments and about like she's also very enjoying shampooing because she like go to the hair salon maybe once a week because she want to have more feelings. It's about love. I say why shampoo not massage? Because he say she will get like very itchy by massage, but shampooing is more like to totally be served, be taken care by another person. Yeah. So that's the reason. I mean, although she doesn't have a like a specific story about it. So yeah, that's it. About this woman, also the same situation. I mean, the shampooing recalls some memories some memories in that moment because in the beginning she okay, I mean it's interesting because this woman also just break up from the relationship like 3 or 4 months ago, and so in the beginning when she was have a seat on the couch and we have a conversation, and she said when she was like 6 or 7 years old, and she and her older sister, they very like to expect her mother give each of them like 25 baht because every month because she was not grown up in Bangkok. It was in a really countryside, and 20 years ago, and 5 baht can get a shampoo from the hair salon. and also another 5 baht for dryer for dry the hair, and so once a month she's very like expect the money from her mother, and that's the memories she want to share with me in the beginning. But when we start to shampoo, I don't know. Actually, I did know because it's from the very beginning of my story. Because when we shampooing via this attachment, it makes people feel more intimate to each other. So it's more like to prove that is true or that works or something. So she start to share like all these bad memories with her ex. Yeah. So I think it's okay. So after like briefly to introduce you some footage of this experience of shampooing. So for now, my next step is more like to maybe another starting again from another aspect. I'm not sure, but okay. So all I share with you is like a shampooing session. Another session is about I also interview some like a traditional hair salon and barber as well. So like this. Maybe this one. Sorry.
You slapped the camera.
Okay. This barber was in the community where the low fat taken place. And in the beginning, I would say like he's a Chinese immigrant, but she was born and grew up here, and it's complicated. So he started this career, I mean, to be the barber when he was like 15 or something, very, very young, because his father was a barber as well. So he just continued the career from his father. And so in this community, the barber maybe changed some locations in the community, but he say he's really famous about his career, and also some foreigners want to visit this barber during this like past. His now is already 18, so I mean during this like 15 or 16 years, and I asked some questions. It's about like it's a very long story, so maybe I should just pick one or two to share with you guys. Like I asked him if your client customers is a gay, would you know? Okay. And he said, yeah. he will know, but without talking. But as well, he said some gay client visit him so many times, and maybe after like 1 or 2 times later, the gay client will like bring some food to him, and also like to confess he loved him, because they know his wife have passed away for many years, and so like some other guys want to take care about him or something. Yeah, and also like there's like a different atmosphere about shampoo, like a hair salon and a barber. Like in barber, it's more like a men's world. I also visit. It's like it's his. I visited some two clients of this barber, and for him the relationship is more like he's a history school history teacher, and he's now is retired, and so he said he will visit this barber every day. But it's more like to have a seat there and to share some talk. Yeah.
Come every day.
And then maybe sometimes maybe just have a seat there, because like the barber he have no family now, because both of his friend is now in America, and both of them are doctor or something, like very kind of high achievement, or yeah. And I actually like later this afternoon I will go another hairdresser to interview. So there's no like really result or something. So just share. And another one is maybe Wela knows him, is this guy. He's also the fan of the barber. Yeah, and I'm not sure. I can't memorize his age, but he said like 50 years, always in that barber. Yeah, because like especially for elder men, they have very high royalty about something, or I don't know, because and for me as well, because I can eat the same food like 5 days a week. Yeah, so oh my god. So, okay, it's really like a footage. So it's still like a process or something. So I can't like give you guys a really complete picture. So for now, both of the barber or the hairdresser in the community, they in the beginning I guess maybe the hairdresser or the barber have so much stories of this community, but so far I realized that although they heard so much things from the clients or from the neighborhood, but actually he or she doesn't know so well about the people in the community, but only the clients. And actually for their job, they have to, for their career, they have to protect themselves. So mostly they just to, they may be listen in that moment, but after this client just go out to the barber, to the shop, they will just forget the story. Yeah, because they have to like keep the safety distance from the neighbor. You know what I mean? Because they, yeah. So so far it's a little bit things I can share with you, but it's more things is about I still have to deal with them and yeah, to make some clips and putting together, and then you guys know more. So that's the things of the observance now. Yeah. Blah blah blah. So maybe a little bit more. I will continue this program next month in Manila, and I will visit some. So for now, it's more like in the metropolitan. I mean, in Bangkok, and so when I was in Manila and in Davao, and they will take me to some like real rural area, not in the city. It's yeah, maybe two hours. My God， 英文好难。反正就是要开车啦 ，driving from the downtown, maybe 2 or 3 hours away. So there's a difference, and they say there's a community. There's no hair salon. It's more like although they have no hair salon, but there's something like instead. I don't know actually. Maybe I will do some different performance. It's like to totally different from this. I mean, like in the gallery and the shampoo and or make it like it's more like artistic or something. But I think maybe you will make a big change to the ritual area in Manila. And also in this October, I will present it again in Dadaocheng Festival with Yikai, and still organizing, but it's really related to the community in Dadaocheng. Yeah, so that's the thing so far. Thank you for your listening. Yeah.
So you only kind of shampoo one guy at the sauna,
Yeah.
like not in the setting. The only guy that you shampoo is that guy.
Yeah, yeah,
Only that guy.
yeah. Because I have to say, it's not related to shampoo, but I'm trained. My background is like a theater performance. So in the beginning, I told you when I was here the first day, I'm really nervous about how to make this work. I mean, it's not easy for me because the way to the process of this program is not really familiar. What I do, what I did in that years. So it's more like I doing and I learning. So actually, I also ask some like friends on social, like gay applications, but in that occasion, it's more like to flirting or to like foreplay. It's more like an invitation of having sex. So yeah, so it's not easy because yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So any feedback?
I think the thing that you talk about at the beginning about the feeling of the people, like other like one of the volunteer, she says about going to shampooing once a week because she wanted to feel beloved or something like that. But I think it's quite interesting for and also we share is your feeling yourself like when you go to massage here in Bangkok you feel more close than other place. It's quite interesting for me because here in Thailand our culture we didn't touch other body even in the same family we don't touch each other much. Yeah.
Not talking or
No, not in Thai culture at all. Only some like if like you some family that have some idea about the Western style that okay some of them but can have the education abroad or something like that. They adapt this trend. But people who grow up here like a very traditional one, we didn't touch each other much. My family we never hug each other before. So that is quite interesting for me that why we can like create that atmosphere to make the people feel close or feel beloved. Even in our culture, the touching other body is not the normal things. Yeah.
is it? I know you also like made a work. It's relative to massage, right? In Japan. So is it about the attachments? I mean, it's a little bit related to this.
I mean, we consider it as this kind of creating physical sensations and then bring the people to the situations where they are comfortably share stories. And then also, I mean, we are not only treating the body, but we also treating their mind as well.
By having conversation
By
during
having
massage.
conversations, yes.
It's 30 minutes, I mean, or more longer.
Depends. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the picture. It was totally don't know why you just lay down.
Oh, that one.
So
That one was like questioning how people would interact with a chair.
yeah,
It was a chair.
sure.
So,
Like a
so
chair.
art in that moment, artist as a massager, a massage.
Like service provider.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we call it like service provider.
So it's actually so far it's a little bit similar, right?
Kind of, yes. But I mean, shampoo is require some kind of setup in a way, because massage you can just go and then massage and then. But I'm also interested in when you talk about this kind of casual or occasional relationship where you only just get the stories and then when they leave then they just forget. I mean maybe that's the location where people feel comfortable enough to share
Yeah,
some stories.
Yeah, I think people already have this kind of experience in maybe past. Yeah, I have some friends is hair
Dresser?
stylist.
Okay.
Yeah, and they have some class have to just asking
The customers?
yeah.
Okay, the
And
questions.
just what's your style and what are you doing? Yeah. So some of their how to say that the 老顾客
Old client.
old client. They just want talking. And my husband.
They
like,
just need a place to talk.
yeah. And the stylist just like this. And because they have many works, so they they can't
They can take. They
take
cannot tell all.
they can take too many emotion or so I like your shampoo with this many things about memory and touching hair and the smelling.
Okay.
Yeah, and the pairing water. I think that is important the experience, the metal material.
I see your setup here. It's like a theater.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why I asked like how many people that you shampoo in kind of non-setting environment.
Yeah.
Because even at the house, I can sense that it's also some kind of setting, like a theater.
Yeah. Because I want to to separate the occasion. Yeah, I mean, in the moment I have to bathe the volunteers. No, it's not a formal. That is not a normal shampooing because it's more like I don't want to
Don't take it personal or something.
Yeah, I think maybe I will, in that kind, I will put in like a dangerous situation because they will talk too much or they will, you know what I mean? Because I don't need to be their friend. I mean, also in that moment, I have to. They know I'm the artist. I'm not their friend.
Okay.
So, yeah. But as well, when I saw the picture after I said the thing, I think it's too, especially here, it's too much like too like theatrical or something. I don't know. I have no idea is good or or not or yeah.
Theatrical.
太剧场性，就是我在怀疑那件事情是好的吗？Yeah.
So I think I should study modeling to be here.
No, I mean for me personally, I because you're already familiar with the theaters and theatrical setup.
Yeah.
Maybe in Manila you can also try like non setup or maybe charge money. I mean I don't know. I just give some try.
In Manila, I think maybe I will like to make a sign on the street and say like a free shampoo or something.
Or maybe like $5
Yeah.
or something like that.
So I can do it on the street or something. Yeah.
Do you always do like public ones and private ones? Like, is there a reason why you do
In Mandarin.
哦，你有做一个就是不公开的，有个公开的吗？
就是一个 private 版本在 art house。
哦 ，OK， 所以是有想要尝试不同的。
How you feel the
关系
different? You like the private?
I mean because the private one is creating this kind of intimate experience because both of you have to be all naked.
Okay.
It has to be naked.
Okay.
But as compared to female and the male one in the sauna, of course it's totally different. But I wish you have one male private in the house, but didn't happen.
I have to say no one to do this with me.
Huh? No? I tried to convince my colleague to join the private one just in the house. I did my best actually. I tried to convince another 2 friends, gay friends, but they said it's not that thing.
Okay.
It's not that thing. I tried to convince many people. Also convince Vela.
Yeah, it's a serious, but it's a bit problematic. Like you said, that I have no like a memory about.
Yeah. Also this condition, maybe I will make it. I think the condition like who have a memorable story about shampooing is maybe it's not necessary. I mean, I will try in better in Manila because like the situation because maybe you think you have no memorable story about shampooing, but maybe during the action you will recall something. Maybe I don't know. So I can do some different. I can make it different in Manila as well.
In Indonesia, they have cream bath, right?
But in that moment, I don't know that, so
okay.
I didn't try it. But I know it now. Yeah, I mean,
cream bath. It's like a shampoo in Indonesian style, like a treatment.
就像是它还会有那个，but it's more like a hand massage.
Yeah.
And after the cream bath, only shampooing in the hair salon, and it will make your hair more like silky or something. Yeah. Yeah.
But I also kind of, I mean, when we think about makeup,
Yes.
when a lady have a makeup artist giving a makeup, they also have conversation as well. But that kind of, it has more distance. There's more distance than the shampoo because you are physically touching, but makeup maybe have more distance in a way.
I don't know, but for me, like my personal
Louder.
my personal experience with shampoo is very like just the same as any kind of massage or any kind of service providing. So like even if a dentist or a doctor is like looking at you, then I feel the same thing. I feel the intimacy. So it doesn't have to be touching. It's just very intimate, taking care of you, that kind of thing.
I see.
But obviously it comes from a different experience because your experience is more intimate.
Okay.
My experience is more commercial.
It recalled some memories. I think 没有照胃镜，有没有照过胃镜 ？How to say that in English?
I don't know what this word.
Okay. If you have a problem in your stomach, you have to put the camera inside to see it. Yeah.
Endoscopy.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
But
You actually know.
okay. So have you have an experience about that?
No.
Try it. It's very. Try it.
You like just
Like you feel
yeah. In that
too.
moment, I tried like 3 years ago, and because it recalled me like it's the camera with a really long tube, and the tube is like maybe like this thick.
wow.
Yeah, and so they will give you the 药水。
The
medicine to drink in, and it's a little bit like 麻痹
numb. Yeah.
here, and make you feel a little bit more comfortable when they put the camera inside. And so in the moment you have to like lie down the bed and on this side,
Okay.
and he tried to so the height is like a little bit like this. And so the doctor is like here, so you will see. So your hand is here, and the towel is here, and he put this at you. So actually, it's more like give a huge, terrible oral sex with the doctor. And okay, for not for everyone, not for every gay, but for me, it's very scary. But after that. And you know, after like to check my stomach, like maybe 20 minutes later, it takes 20 minutes, and after that, and when the doctor put the camera outside, and you can't control your like eye drops. I mean, tears come out. You just the tears just continually come out, and you can stop it, and also it influences your sense and emotion. And so after that, I walk into the toilet and looking on me in the mirror, and I feel like very shame because during this check. Although it's pain, but also 快感 accompany some exciting.
Okay. I see. It's kind of.
New experience.
So you find your kinks. You
In
find
that
your
moment,
kinks.
in that moment.
Okay, you find your kinks.
I can't totally remember the face of the doctor. I can only memorize the sight of this part, like a white
okay.
robe and with a long tube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can try again.
I think I have to try it because my stomach is not good. Maybe 2 years later,
Okay, you
I
find
have to
your.
do that again. Yeah.
You find your.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's move
Yeah.
to lunch and then we talk more at lunch.
Okay.
Ano, okay ไหม
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Let's go.